Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning is a non-profit registered society working now for more than 4 decades in the areas of Indian heritage awareness.
Om Namah Paramarishibhyo Namah Paramarishibhyam Harihi Om. Hridayakamalammadhye Rajamanam Munindram Pranatajana-suthabdhim Jnanamargagraganyam Rijupada-dishamadhyam Dakshinamurtirupam Ramana-guruvarenyam Bhavaye Bodhasuryam. Prashanta-gambhira-nijasvabhavam Prakrishta-kalyana-gunapracharam Prabodhayantam Shruti-vakyasaram Prabhakaram tam Ramaneshamide. Prachanda-maya-kritakalahinam Prakrishta-sarvatma-rasapradanam Pratishthitam tam nijarupa-bhave Pramodavantam Ramaneshamide. Prabodha-chandrodaya-hetumekam Prabhasamanam chitibhanumantam Prakrishta-bhasa-kamaniya-kantim Prameya-shunyam Ramaneshamide. Prakrishta-karunya-chidatma-shaktya Prasarayantam Prakritehe Prabhavam Pralobhaduram Paripurnakamam Prashastamekam Ramaneshamide. Prasahya-sankalpa-paramparāṇāṃ Prabhedane chitta-vikāra-bhāve Prashobhitam tam paramaprakāṣam Pradīpamekam Ramaneshamide. Antaryasya bahirvidhūtadimiram Jyotirmayam shashvatam Sthanam prapya virajate vinamatam Ajnānamunmūlayan Pashyan vishvamapitamullasatiyo Vishvasya vare paraha Tasmai Shri Ramanaya Lokagurave Shokasya hantre namaha. Deham mrinmayavajjadatmakamaham buddhirnatasyaastyato Naham tattadabhava supti samaye siddhatma sadbhavataha Koham bhavayutah kuto vardhiyam Drishtvatmanishtatmanam Soham spurtitaya arunachala shiva Purno vibhati swayam. Arunachala Shiva. Hridaya kuharamadhye kevalam brahmamatram hyahamahamiti sakshad atmarupena bhati. Hridivisha manasasvam chinvata majjatavam pavanachalanarodhad atmanishto bhavatvam. Pranams to all the devotees of Bhagavan. Bhagavan says anything other than you is darkness. You are light. Your existence, consciousness, awareness is effulgence. It is light. And everything other than the world, God, ego, body, other people, everything is darkness. It is not self-effulgent. The only thing which is self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha. Swayam Prakasha is your own inner being which is shining forth in your heart as I. That is why Vedanta is so simple, because the moment the teacher points it out, you recognize. One word from the master, that you are the Swayam Prakasha Vastu. You are the self-effulgent reality. You recognize it. Actually, there is no question even of who am I. Bhagavan says in his Ulladhu Narpadu, அதுவே நீ என்று அம்மறைகள் ஆர்த்திடவும் ஆஹஸ்புடம் தத்துவமசி இது வேதா. When Veda tells you Tattvamasi, you are that, you have to abide. That is the sign of a mature person. If you are a real devotee, when you go to a master who is a Brahmanishta and he tells you, you are Brahman, finished, the job is over. You no more identify with the Jiva Bhava. You no more identify with the body, mind, ego. You are established in the self. That simple is the truth, says Bhagavan. Instead of such abidance, instead of such instantaneous abidance, Sadyojata. Shiva is called as Sadyojata. Sadyojata means Sadhya means instantaneous, now. And Jata means experience happens. Means you abide. The moment the teacher tells you, you abide there. The realization happens. And without doing so, you continue inquiry means you do not have that kind of Shraddha in you. Uran inmayinal, says Bhagavan in Ulladhu Narpadu. That purity of mind, that power of mind is not there just to abide. See, somebody asked Muruganar Swami, Swamiji, how did you attain realization? Because he has sung in so many songs that Bhagavan has given him that state, Bhagavan has made him abide in that state. So some devotee asked Swami, how did you get that experience? How much time did you meditate? And you know what Swami said? Bhagavan did not give, first he asked, meditation? Dhyanama. Then he said, Bhagavan did not give me time even to wink. Before I could wink, the thing is over. Because realization happens not within the boundary of time, space, or causation. It is not a mental experience. It is the eternal experience. Bhagavan only just points it out. Just one look from him is enough. That is why Muruganar said in many songs, Tirukannokam. That divine look of Bhagavan sometimes penetrates into you and tells you that you are me, I am you. That is Bhagavan's look. What is that kan? Kan means I. In English it is beautiful. It is pronounced in the same way. E-Y-E-I and the I. The self I. Both are same. It is very easy. And actually the real I with which you behold the truth is the I. The self I. The first person, the real implied meaning of first person is consciousness. Consciousness becomes your I. And with that I only a Jivan Mukta looks at you. And when he looks at you, Prajna Netram is the word. The Upanishad says Prajna Netram. Netram means eye, Prajna means awareness, illumination. With the eye of illumination, he looks at you, and one look, what he is carrying in his heart, that effulgence is lit inside you. It is put inside you. The same fire is given to you. You are also ablaze with that illumination. So that happens when you go near a being, mighty spiritual being like Bhagavan. So Bhagavan Ramana's teaching is so simple. It is the age-old teaching of the Upanishads. In fact, Bhagavan called Arunachala. Bhagavan's Arunachala is the teaching only. Bhagavan said Arunachala means the teaching that is there in the Vedas. First, outwardly, Arunachala is the hill. Secondly, Arunachala is the teaching. Vedantatte verara vilangum veda porul arul Arunachala. The teaching is Vedantatte means in the Upanishads. Verara means the separation is removed. There is no duality. There is no I, you, he. That duality drops off and Vilangum shines forth. What shines forth? Veda Porul. The treasure that is hidden in Vedas, the self, that Brahmavastu, it shines forth. That is Arunachala. And third, Arunachala means the grace emanating form of Guru. That is why in Aksharamana Malai, almost in every song, you will come across the word Arul. It is Arunachala, not Arunachala, it is Arulnachala. He is of the form of Arul. Karuna Purna Sudhabdi. Arul Niraivana Amuda Kadal. That is what Bhagavan says. Arunachala means ocean of grace. So that first is Arunachala is the hill. That is Shiva, who happened, who manifested as the primordial fire, colossal fire in front of Vishnu and Brahma. That is also true. Secondly, Arunachala is the teaching, that Mahavakya, which tells you you are not separate from Brahman, which gives you Jiva Brahmaikya, Rupa Anubhuti. And third, Arunachala is Guru. Arunachala is perfect Guru. Shiva is always pictured as Guru. Shankaracharya also says, Shambho Loka Guru Madhiya Manasaha Saukhyopadesham Kuru. In Shivananda Lahari, Shankaracharya says, Shiva, you are the supreme universal Guru. Give me that teaching. What kind of teaching? The teaching with which I will attain Saukhyam. Means my mind will become quiet, calm, fulfilled. I will feel that peace of the self with me. Give me that teaching. Because he himself has to give the teaching. As Dakshinamurti, he gave the teaching to Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanatana and Sanat Kumara. And the best way of implanting the experience in the disciple is through Mauna. That is why he has taken the form of Arunagiri. As Bhagavan says in his Arunachala Ashtagam, Vindidad un nilai vilakkida endre Vindalam achalamai vilangida nindrai. Vindidad pandini vilakkinai. As Dakshinamurti, Pandu means long back. In the beginning of time, not in this earthly time, it is not in earth. In the other realm, where all the devas are there, all these divine sages went to Shiva for the teaching. And he was as a young man of 16, radiant, sitting under the Vatavriksha, that banyan tree. And all these sages, immensely longing for liberation, were sitting in front of him. Very beautiful picture. Chitram Vatataror Mule, wondrous picture. Vriddhaha Shishyaha. Disciples are all very old sages. Old means not only the Sanaka, Sanandana, many other old sages were there. That is why Vriddha Shishya is said. Otherwise, Sanaka, Sanandana, these four Brahmakumaras are always young. They are all boys. But old sages many were there. And the Guru is Yuva. He is young. And he is giving the teaching. How is he transmitting the teaching? Gurostu Maunam Vyakhyanam. He is transmitting the teaching through profound mystic silence. That Maunam means, erasing actually. It erases the Jiva Bhava, the ego. It erases the body. It erases the difference between you, me, and the space in between. In Aksharamana Malai, Bhagavan says, Arunachala, give me that blissful state of Maunam where neither the I operates nor I interact with the you nor he. Ni, nan, ara, puli. Nidam Kalimayamai Nindridum Nilai Arunachala, that blissful state, that silence, that profound maunam of self-experience, samadhi. Let it bloom within me is the prayer of Bhagavan in Aksharamanamale. So that maunam, Arunachala is constantly emanating that maunam, says Bhagavan. Dakshinamurti is always there as Arunagiri. Many devotees are asking whether it is possible to see that Arunagiri yogi who is hidden in Arunachala. It is a Purana says that Shiva is always present in Arunachala in a human form as Arunagiri yogi. But Bhagavan says you need not search for Arunagiri yogi. This Arunagiri itself is Dakshinamurti. Vindidadu unnilai vilakkida. To propound, to expound the teaching, the knowledge, the experience of self without uttering a single word, he has taken this hill form. You have to just look at the hill, go around the hill, stay near the hill. The impact will be there.